This morning, I'm going to show you how to filter solutions. Now, there are essentially three ways that you can filter, that you can sterilize solutions. One is by small filtration using a syringe. The other one is by large filtration using a tabletop filter, which we're going to show you this morning. And the other one is filtration or sterilization by autoclaving. Now, I can tell you that not every solution can be autoclaved. And so the ones that you can sterilize by autoclaving, by all means, autoclave. The ones that you can only sterilize by filtration, then by all means, use the filtration. But I need to tell you this as well, in that in the lab, in molecular biology, and really in most science, in that every solution that you use, with the exception of a few, must be filtered, either for sterilization or right before you use, you need to filter them. And so I'm going to begin by showing you how we sterilize small volume of solutions that cannot be autoclaved. So this one, I use a syringe filter. And that is, you get a filter like this, which is called an acrodisc. And it is like so. And you open it from the top, and you leave it open. Okay? Put it down on the bench top, and you take a 10 cc syringe, and you open up, and you're going to use aseptic technique in doing this. Pull out the syringe. Notice I'm not touching any part of it except the beginning of the syringe. You pick up the container containing the acrodisc and you push the syringe down, like so, over it. And then you take out the plunger, like that. And let's say I want to filter a solution that's about 5 to 6 mils right here. You simply take that solution and you pour it into the syringe, like so. Okay? And let's say I want to filter this into smaller tubes for aliquot purposes, so that I can freeze the aliquots in the freezer. You simply take this, put it over the microcentrifuge tubes, like that, and pick this up so you can see, and you move the plunger down. As you move it, liquid is coming out, filtered and sterilized on the other end. Okay? You pick this up, change the tube out, and you continue. You do the same. Pick this up, filter into another tube. Okay? And you just continue until all the tubes, all the tubes are full, like that, and the entire solution that you filter is out, like that. Let me repeat this, like so. And so here you have filtered and sterilized solutions that are in different aliquots. Okay? And you just get rid of this in a biohazard bag. Let's say I want to filter a volume of solution that's a bit larger, maybe 100 mils to 200, up to 1,000 mil. Well, we're going to use the aseptic technique to do that. And so I'm going to begin by starting the Bunsen burner, like so. Okay, and adjust the flame so it's not too much, like that. And then aseptically you open the container that you're going to filter in, and this is our autoclave bottle. So you take that, you flame it around the mount, like so, loosen the bottle cap completely, and you put the cap upside down on the bench. You take one of these tabletop filters, and this is 0.22 micron. This is what we use to filter sterilize. And you grab this and you look for the notch that says open or tear. and this is where it is. So I just simply tear this off like that, and you grab this, and this is the top of your filter, like so. Okay, notice there is a cap on the bottom, there's a cap on the top. I'm grabbing the top, and I take the cap off from the bottom. I don't touch any part of that because that's what you're going to be using for sterilization. You put it down straight on the bottom, and you take this top off like so. Okay, now I want to filter the entire volume right here. It's always good to wet it with your liquid and hold this so it doesn't fall off. And the reason for that is you want the moisture to go through the filter, okay, before you apply the suction. And then you move it towards you, and you turn the vacuum on like so, straight, and you hook this up to the top, and you filter it. And so you see the liquid is running through like so. When you finish, you take this off, get rid of this in the biohazard bag, turn off the vacuum, put the lid on, turn your gas off, and clean up. Now, you're going to put a tape on here to label what solution it is, and you always put your initial, put the solution, the name of the solution, its concentration, and then put a date so you know how old that solution is. And that's all there is to it. Thank you very much.